Thank. What's the word of the day?
Word of the day is flossy, nauseousy, hillapilification.
Definition.
Comparing everything to shit. Everything's shit.
Mm.
This is shit, that shit. I'm shit, you're full of shit. Everything's shit. Look it up. Flossy, nauseousy, hillapilification.
And spell it for the audience.
Oh, God, I'd have to write that fucker down. I'll put it in the little comment thingy and have it go by. How's that? Jason Bateman spells it. He spells it to get a little list kudos there in the spelling bee of the movie Bad Words. It was actually
Jason Bateman. Which one is that?
Jason Bateman. Oh boy, he's been in a bunch of them. He's very he was in Family Development.
Oh
yeah. He had a sister, Justine Bateman. She was on that show. The hell was that? Not Facts of Life. With Michael J. Keaton. There.
Family Man. No.
Family Man. I don't know.
Family Matters.
I don't know. That was the black people. That was the black. I never watched that one. Not that I'm prejudiced, but it just never appealed to me.
Winslow. He's the only cop I liked.
Never appealed to me.
Appealed to me. I love Die Hard. And I love Carl Winslow.
Yeah. So here we are. We're not even out of May yet.
Family Ties.
That's Family Ties. Thank you. That was going to bother me.
Which one was the sister?
Justine Bateman.
No shit.
She was the hot one with the.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Jason Bateman's sister.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
I'm sure a lot of guys kept her in the spank bank there in the 80s, you know?
Yeah.
But guys are guys. They do things like that.
Trying to remember. I was young, so I was, little kid maybe, so.
Surely.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember her being one of the, whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter.
No, it really doesn't matter.
So, are we still mad at Bud Light?
No, I was never mad at him to begin with.
I
didn't really.
Bud Light.
I didn't care, and I never liked it when I drank.
Yeah.
I don't care. We were just talking about all that bullshit yesterday. It's like it's okay. They want to be deluded. That's fine, right? But don't make me part of your delusion. Don't expect me to go along with the fact that you think you're some fucking, I don't know, fairy dust. I don't know, man. It's a weird world.
You know what I remember when I was a kid?
What's
other
that?
than Family Ties and Carl Winslow, is remember when people were just crazy?
Like Jim Ignatowski crazy on Taxi?
Not everything was a disorder and a protected class.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
People would be like, that dude's crazy. Now it's like, that dude has Asperger's. You have to respect and love him. He's brave and beautiful.
Yeah. You're right. No, you're exactly right.
Is it better now? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I mean, maybe. But I mean, if you think about it, with all the different genders,
there's two.
Well, I agree, but
okay, but
nobody says, okay, that's weird. Like there was a topic of conversation was, I'm non-binary. What the fuck does that even mean? You're not a computer? Okay, I agree.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
Binary language is basically two characters, 1 and a 0. So non-binary means that you're more than two. I don't know.
What's the third one?
What's
pansexual?
You got me, man.
I don't know. Comment below if you know, because I have no fucking idea.
I was just reading the other day though, and this I wanted to. So you mentioned I'm going to bring it up. This dude.
Okay.
This dude got himself pregnant. He was born with both genders, and yeah, he basically had been whacking off, and got himself pregnant.
I don't think that's how it works.
No, I said the same thing, and then I looked up, and it's an actual thing. It's an actual thing.
No, I know what you're talking about, the whole hermaphrodite deal, but usually you're born, it's sort of like a genetic rarity, and it's I don't even know how you would even measure it, but you only the inside doesn't all work. Commercial break.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Buzz McKenzie.
Super party animal. Come on, baby, do it now. Buzz McKenzie. name is Bud McKenzie. Party hard with a party shipping light, a cold Bud Light puts you in a party frenzy.
Spuds McKenzie parties right with only Bud Light. He knows everything else. It's just a light.
Go, Spuds, go!
Spuds gives motion to the ocean.
And we're back.
I hope you enjoyed your 80s commercial. I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but I don't know, Pop Rocks or some shit.
Dude, put an old Bud Light commercial in there.
Oh, Bud Light. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Let's fill it. Yeah, sure, let's fill it.
When they were actually good. Yeah.
Well, Bud Light's never been good.
Yeah. But no, you were talking about like, what's her name there?
Bill Mulvaney.
No. What's her, Jamie Lee Curtis was born like one of those. And like, I guess they chose to be a female or something. I don't know.
She was always a female tank.
She's got boobies. I know that because we all saw them in Trading Places, you know. But yeah, what are you going to say, man? Anyway,
That's why we don't have any younger viewers. They're like, "What the fuck is Trading Places, bro?" I just want to rip wheelies in my Dyna and be sick as fuck.
yeah.
You guys are sus.
Yeah. Well,
We're cash money bitches.
yeah, no shit, right? You can bank on
bussing.
us.
We're bussing. Just so you know.
Anyway, the title of this is probably intriguing to some.
Well, yeah, it's
It's along the lines of you think you know how to ride, but you probably ride like dog shit.
yeah. This is how you spitball fucking titles for videos. This is how it works. It's insider baseball. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, here's the topic.
We won't know until the 11th hour because that's historically.
Yeah, I'll
comes
make a
out.
thumbnail.
So,
It'll
yeah,
be fun.
yeah.
Look, so many people in the upper Midwest, Northeast, I assume, I don't know, the People's Republic of fucking Washington State.
Seasonal riders.
Seasonal riders.
Yeah.
Once you come out of hibernation, and look, if you're going to be commenting below that you ride year round, I'll ride in the snow. No, you don't. Shut up.
Yeah, please make sure you do give us your riding resume, though.
Please
We're
don't.
very interested in that.
You know why? Because I don't see them anywhere. And all I know is every Harley dealership and like they all have motorcycle storage.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't be doing it if people weren't storing their bikes. So I don't want to hear it.
And we see the trucks that they use to pick up the bikes out on the road in September and October. So
Yeah. So I don't want to hear it.
yeah.
But yeah, if you're a seasonal rider, which, weather is a bitch, you got to do what you got to do. And once that weather breaks, we have noticed that guys will come out, they don't quite have their sea legs back, and they do dumb shit and they crash.
Yeah.
We've watched, 4 people now this month go down because of their own mistakes.
One of them died in front of us.
And one of them died.
Yeah.
Because of just
Stupid shit.
inexperience is one. Just not having your sea legs back. Not buying a new motorcycle during the winter is all well and good. Like that guy.
Yeah.
And doing all the things like I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to go from this bike to that bike. Oh, it's good. I'm going to get a great price because it's January. Cool. So when it becomes nice out, like, I don't know, April, March, May, whenever it gets nice where you live, maybe don't ride it like it because you don't know it. Because when you bought it, it's sat. And sitting on it making motorcycle noises does not count as actually riding it.
Mm-mm.
You got to actually ride it. You got to take it easy for, I don't know, first few times you go out.
Yeah. Well, we all know those guys too. I've been riding for 20 years. Okay, well, how many miles do you ride a year? I don't know, 1,000. Okay, so that's a season for some people. What they've done in their 20 years, and so years isn't necessarily experience because that doesn't build up muscle memory, and that's what you need because it doesn't matter how you ride when it's nice out. And when you're fucking cruising along and there's nothing adverse going to happen, your bike's running great. It's how you ride when the shit fucking happens right in front of you and how do you react to it? Case in point, yesterday. Now, it was nothing to you and I.
No.
We had somebody who made a comment, hey, what happened up there? Well, he didn't see me make the turn, like the signal for us to turn. And so I started to go to turn, and I don't know, we just instinctively like maneuvered and everything and, you know, got through the turn.
It was a chuckle moment.
Exactly.
This does happen. Sometimes you're not on the right page and you got to react. Or you know what? Here's an idea. All these assholes that are making grass clipping memes, you want to
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
grass clippings?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Going right through some.
It's not bad.
No, you
But-
don't die.
Do you know what's more fucked up than grass clippings? Especially if you're in like a city or somewhere where there's seasons. They fill potholes with pea gravel and asphalt.
Yeah.
Now, if you ride a motorcycle, you know the dangers of pea gravel and asphalt, fresh asphalt.
Mm.
Okay. Nobody ever talks about that. Nobody ever talks about the fall when the fucking leaves hit the fucking street and it fucking rains. And for the next 3 days, now that road is covered in ice.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Build up on the farm roads from the farmers moving their soil and shit.
Construction sites and gravel.
Yeah. Yep.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
They're worried about grass that gets mower clippings.
Or railroad tracks. I'm sorry. I know, but just ride across them. Don't do anything maneuverable.
Yeah.
Don't try to like drag a knee across railroad tracks. It's probably not going to go well for you.
Yeah.
Especially if they're wet. You know, I mean, yeah, shit happens, but at the same time, it's not life and death. Manhole covers, yeah. Try to avoid them if it's raining, but at the same time, just don't do anything dumb on it. You'll
Yeah.
be okay.
Yeah.
Big giant white lines. Now you should probably watch out for those. Like, you know, when you're going to pull up to an intersection and you're going to hit that big thick white line and it's fucking raining outside and they just repainted it because it's now spring and it wore off over the winter. You might want to watch out for that one.
Yeah. Your foot's probably going to slip on that a little,
Or your front tire.
or your front tire. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Or, you know, I mean, or if you're riding alone, you're going to ride in the center of the lane. You're going to come up that intersection in the center of the lane. Don't do that.
don't do
Because that's usually where the oil drips down from poorly maintained vehicles.
Yeah.
Right in the center. Yeah. It's just so many things that, God damn, so many things that you only learn by riding more.
not to mention the elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
The elephant is, well, now that it's nice, I'm going to start going to bike nights. I'm going to start going to these events, whether they be an MC event, public event that's held by a dealership or a shop or whatever. I'm going to have me a couple beers, non-Bud Lights, if you will. I'm gonna tie one on. I'm gonna have a good fucking time. Not only now do you not have your sea legs back because it's May and this is the second time you've fucking thrown your leg over this thing, you've added alcohol into the mix. And I know there's gonna be people you never ride when you've been drinking. Yeah, I know. But I've been to a lot of events and I see a lot of people riding when they've been drinking. So this is kind of relevant, especially if you're riding a pack,
Mm-hmm.
by the way, because depending upon where you are, you could risk everybody or just a couple people.
Yeah.
I mean, we recently saw somebody get rear-ended by a guy who fucked up.
Yeah.
So even if you're in back because you're a little inebriated, and you're like, I'm gonna ride in the back, guys. You can still fuck up and rear-end somebody.
Yeah.
So you got everything in moderation, including moderation. Like, take it easy in the beginning, man, and realize you got to get your sea legs back. I don't care. I've been riding for 50 years, 20 years. I've been riding 200 fucking years. In my past life, I rode,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. Just take it easy if you're fucking coming out of hibernation.
Yeah. Don't be that guy.
And if you're a chick or a smaller framed human, how about that? The smaller framed pansexual.
Don't
Right.
don't buy the biggest motorcycle they make.
If you do, be very careful at first because that bike is not designed, and chances are you're not fucking able to maintain control when this thing decides to get fucking crazy with a cheese whiz.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, especially, we're not going to get specific, but when we related the one person, the one person that died
Yeah.
to experienced riders and said what this person was riding, we got the same response from every single person. They're like, oh, Jesus. Biggest bike one of the biggest production bikes that they make.
Yep. And this person was not a very tall person.
No, they were not tall. And
I mean,
definitely
you
challenged.
know how many times, and I'm not trying to pick on women because I can point to several dudes and they have the same problem. When you're tippy toeing your bike at a red light, you've made a mistake in purchasing a motorcycle.
Yes, you have.
Or you need to do some serious modification. Why is this the noisiest day ever?
I don't know, man.
There's so many things going on.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
hustling and bustling.
right on the edge of the fourth ward.
Right on the edge of the fourth, which means nothing to most people, but at the same time, you're gonna have this. So we don't call this a shit show.
No, we could. We might as
should.
well. I don't know.
Did we ever say that we had stickers made?
Oh yeah, we have. We do have them though. I hate the Biker's Lifestyle podcast.
Yeah, if you want a sticker, comment below. We'll send you one.
We'll send you one. Yeah.
It's gonna come like via snail mail because we're not charging you, and I don't give a fuck. And just send us a picture of whatever you put it on. You know, they're fashionable. We have any
Very
more.
nice. We do actually. There's some right behind the bar back there.
Yeah. So comment below.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you want one, we'll send you one.
Yeah, we've got them.
Limited supply. I think there's like
100,
100.
maybe. I know I've given a lot away.
There's like 10 people watching this.
Okay, well, so we've got them covered.
If you know anybody that wants one, friends and family, they're great stocking stuffer. You might as well start now.
Yeah,
I mean, we're almost halfway through the year.
it's a free gift too.
It's
Gift
free.
that keeps on giving.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Big time.
Helps us out, helps you out. Everybody wins. It's a win-win-win-win situation.
But let's get back
Buy
to
it for your pansexual part.
the topic at hand.
Yeah.
Right. There's so many. We're talking about so many variables and so many factors that are involved with this riding motorcycle thing, and it's dangerous shit. We've seen people this year in less than a month's time eat some shit like right in front of us. I mean,
Yeah.
it happened just the other night. Somebody else fucking eat shit
And it was over their own accord.
over their own accord.
It wasn't like, oh, this car came out of nowhere, which, by the way, a lot of those stories are fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't
right.
their car. You just fucked up.
You just fucked up. Yeah. I mean, if you got a medical boot on, here's an idea. Probably stay off the bike. Like, I don't know,
Or, don't ride like a retard.
like an asshole. Yeah. Because that's what's going to happen too, right? You're talking about bike night, right? You start drinking. So
Yep.
now you're going to leave the bike night, but you want to look cool.
So we got to leave here at 100 fucking miles
That's
an hour.
right. Yeah. Now let's talk about the other 1,000-pound gorilla in the room. This one's going to be an unpopular subject. And that is, so you took the motorcycle safety course and you got your M endorsement. Guess what? They didn't teach you shit.
Look, I have seen so many people recommend take the Rider's Edge
Rider's Edge.
from
Yep.
Harley or
Yep.
insert your local technical college here.
Yeah.
Okay. For those that don't know, here's how these courses go. Your first day or two, I guess.
Well, you're gonna do your bookwork first, and then your first day you're on the road, your road test, your road work.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit on it,
Yeah.
and they're gonna show you where the clutch is.
Which is important to know.
Yeah, they're gonna show you where the shifter is, they're gonna show you where the brake is.
All these things are good things.
Yes, they are. Yeah, that's pretty much about what you're gonna do.
Then you got to get your temps, which is a test.
Yeah.
I don't know how everybody does it, but I do know a couple places around here that do it. It's pretty much open book.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's hard to fail it.
It really is.
Yeah.
Then you go to the DMV with a certificate, to from the school that you're going to saying that you passed the test.
You got 30 days to get your M on your license.
Now you have your temps. So now you can legally ride a motorcycle in Wisconsin. It's during the day with a helmet on, at night with an experienced rider
yeah.
with 2+ more years experience.
Yep, with the hoop, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So and then the class, what are you riding in the class? A Honda Rebel 250
Or a Street 500 or whatever.
or a Buell
fuck.
Blast
Yeah.
500.
The smallest bike possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily maneuvered.
I don't know how many people take that test and ride like a road glide or like a, insert leader bike here. You know what I mean? Like that's a totally different animal than, a Cowie 250.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going from
Now, are you doing this on the road? No, you were not. You were doing this in a parking lot. You were going around cones. You might get it up to 25. Maybe.
yeah, controlled skids.
Maybe. Yeah, lock the rear brake up.
Yeah.
Weave. That's about it.
Yeah, dude, the hardest thing you'll do is a figure eight. That's the hardest thing you'll do.
And it's optional if you pass it.
Yeah, you don't have to do it 100%. Yeah.
And if you pass their test, I guess, well, now you can go to the DMV and say, I passed the road test. And they go, oh, good for you. You now have an M endorsement. You can get an M endorsement. And I think most states without ever taking a bike on the street.
Yeah. And then you go out and you buy a Triumph Rocket.
or whatever fucking insert Harley Davidson CBO Ultra Classic, all the bells and whistles, 131,
Yeah.
fucking 10,000 watt stereo with a fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And you want to go on the highway and play biker?
Or you want to ride in a group?
Yeah, well, I'm going to go on this ride. I'm taking this thing to Sturgis.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What do you do when you hit that dreaded fucking grass clippings?
Yeah. Yeah. No shit.
Or the unmentioned fucking pea gravel in the fucking road? Or just regular gravel? Or that one fucking, person that's texting and not paying attention and decides that they want to be in your lane all of a sudden? What do you do?
Or that road, that section of road that's got a turn on it, and they fucked up. The engineers fucked up. And it wants to slingshot you into oncoming traffic.
Or how about this? Animals.
We don't have any of those problems in Wisconsin, do we? There's never deer in the road.
Well, there's always animals. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
I've seen raccoons dump bikes. Because, you get a big, 20, 30-pound fucking raccoon running across the fucking road, decides to fucking hit your front wheel, you're doing 60, 65. It's going to change the characteristics of your motorcycle real quick.
Yeah, I hit a mama raccoon and a baby raccoon a few years back leaving here.
Oh, I hit a baby.
I heard its head crunch under my rear tire.
Oh, it didn't even, it just went.
It went crunch, yeah.
Yeah. It was sad.
It was
I
sad.
felt bad. Well, I seen the mama run, and then there was like all these little things behind her. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm slowing way down, and I thought they passed,
Yeah.
but the runt wasn't keeping up. And smushy.
Well, and whatever's going to happen to you, it's going to happen in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You're not going to see it.
You have maybe seconds.
Maybe. And how do you react to it? And how do you know how to react to it?
Sometimes you just get lucky.
Sometimes you do.
I remember I was living somewhere, and I had to, every road to get to the town I lived in was a backcountry road. Every road, right? And it's raining, and I'm doing like fucking, well, actually, I think I was doing about the speed limit, like 55 on the highway. And I see something out of the corner of my eye, kind of. Now it's raining, it's pouring, right? So I'm on a motorcycle. I don't have those super cool glasses with windshield wipers on them, which I don't think are a thing, but I don't know why they're not. Maybe that's, patent pending type deal somewhere. Maybe China can steal
There's
this
an
fucking
idea.
idea. I know, right? But I see something out of the corner of my eye moving, and in my headlight, I see a buck jump over my front wheel. and I'm doing 55. If I was going 56, this podcast never would have happened.
Yeah.
Because I would have taken a full-size deer to the chest at 55.
It was your crow last year.
Yeah, I hit a crow last.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll
That'll
hit the
happen.
handlebars and it's folded in half.
Yeah. And
But still, that's a big fucking bird, man.
what do you do?
What do you do? Like, oh shit, this asshole wants to fly directly in my path.
Yeah.
I'll go around it. No, it's a crow, and it's in mid dive. So, good luck.
We probably sound like a broken record, but I don't give a fuck.
It needs to be said,
it
man.
needs
It's the
to be-
beginning of May. Is
Yeah.
it May Motorcycle Awareness Month? And for like the
It
road?
is. It is in America. It's Motorcycle Awareness Month. Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, no, we've already seen a person break their neck in 4 places. The other person died on impact. I mean,
Other person busted their fucking noodle wide open.
yep.
And the other one was young and made a rubber and just got up and wanted right away. But
Oh my God. So that was just stupidity all around there. They shouldn't even been on the bike. The bike shouldn't have been on the road. It was a hunk of shit. Like, and you don't ride at night to bar with no fucking headlight, people. Like, I don't care, I mean, yeah, you see the memes, we're gonna peg the brother home. All right. Those are experienced motorcycle people riding in a club. They're getting somebody home because they've done it before, because they know how to peg somebody.
I dragged a guy.
Yeah, you did.
Phrasing.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, pegged the guy before. Anyways,
Easy now.
I've dragged a guy with a ratchet strap down the street behind my bike, hooked up to his. We've done it. I always have a ratchet strap with me for that particular reason. I have turned my Road King into a recovery vehicle. It works. But if you just passed a class and you have an Ultra, or you have what's a Valkyrie, or whatever,
A V-Star, yeah.
You got whatever you got.
A Vulcan.
You're not gonna drag somebody behind your bike. In fact, you can't even be dragged behind a bike because you need just as much experience riding bikes being dragged or dragging.
Yeah.
Because now you've changed the game.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree. I don't know. We've seen too much.
Well, it's just every year. It's every fucking.
It seems to be pretty concentrated this year, though.
Well, for us,
Yeah, for us. I mean, two of those happened within 15 minutes of each other.
yeah.
So, and what happened? That they one of them was probably they carried too much speed through a turn to start a turn off. They panicked, and then went wider trying to fucking steer out of it.
A couple of them went too hard right behind the pack and fucking
Yep.
didn't realize that they were going way faster than everybody else and panic.
Then
It happens.
It happens. Yeah.
It happens.
Grass clippings go out in front, birds fly in front of you, raccoons go out in the road, deer jump across. 2 weeks ago, right here in Center Ave, broad daylight, 11:30 in the morning, I watched that deer 50 feet in front of me. I told you, a big buck
Yeah.
jumped right downtown, for crying out loud, right over the back end of a car. So
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, you can ride, but can you ride when the shit hits the fan?
and most people ride like trash.
Yeah.
I had a guy yesterday beeping at me on his Ultra. He had to be every bit of 70 because I wasn't going right at a red light fast enough. And I was in my Tahoe because, well, I was lazy before I went to work and I didn't feel like riding to work because you got to put jackets on. You gotta do
It still gets cold here in the morning.
Yeah, it was 47 this morning.
Yeah.
So eat shit.
It's like 70 now. So yeah.
It's not even 70 now. It's like 62.
Is it
something.
really?
I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
Anyways, but this guy's beeping at me. The reason why I wasn't going is there was cars coming, but he couldn't see them from his vantage point.
Mm.
Yeah. You retirees out there, all you fucking guys that want to relive a fucking rebel youth you never fucking had. Yeah, chill the fuck out. Because he couldn't see the cars coming the other way. And then you know what happens? I make a right-hand turn. This guy is fucking half a mile behind me because he won't break the goddamn speed limit because, well, he probably has been riding for all of fucking 2 days now.
Yeah.
His riding experience includes dirt bikes and street bikes in his early 20s before he went off to Vietnam. Came back, started a family. Now that he's retired, hey man, I'm gonna go out and get me the biggest, baddest fucking Harley I can afford. And since I did very well for myself because, you know, I was fiscally responsible, I'm going to get a $30,000 Ultra Classic and decide to ride it around like I know what the fuck I'm doing, even though that's an 1,100-pound fucking motorcycle.
Yeah, or he's not tall enough, so he gets it lowered. People don't realize it's one of the worst things you can do to a motorcycle.
And then you're dragging it around every goddamn corner.
And you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to take away all your maneuverability away. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the point, right? You're talking about the motorcycle safety course. I mean, the rider's edge. I mean, I had to take that course. Fucking here's part of the course. All right. They bring you into the showroom of the dealership where you're at, and you sit on motorcycles. It's like, here, let's sit on a bike maybe you'd like to buy. Like, why don't you go look at some clothing you might, so you can get used to the gear. They want you to buy a bike from them. They want you to buy the gear in their boutique. Like, even the amount of time that you see on what is it, on the pavement? What do they call it? Road time. They actually call it road time, but in the parking lot.
I didn't take the course. I just went to the DMV and did the whole.
I didn't feel like waiting to get, because that was like a 6-month wait.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day,
Yeah.
no, I actually I got ticketed by the county sheriffs, and I had to take mine. I had to was forced
Right.
to. But yeah, I mean, it's like half of that, like I said, was a dealership just having you sit on fucking bikes and look at little chrome gewgaws that you might want to put on there. Yeah, my wife took the county one, but I said, okay, so you're going to take the county one. I said, but I'm going to teach you some stuff you're not going to learn on the county one. And so what do? I bring her to a parking lot on a hill. And we started at the bottom of the hill. And I made her go 15 feet and then stop and then start and stop. I told her, I said, by the end of this session, you're going to hate me. You're not going to like some of the things I'm going to have you do. But I'll tell you what, she learned.
I remember showing off one time and I was flipping the clutch just enough where I could keep it like stationary on a hill, but I wasn't touching the brake. Just to be a dick and show off.
That's easy to do.
You would think.
You would think if you're in tune with your bike. Like, there's a lot of people out there that they can't feel that shit. I don't understand that.
Oh. You also understand most people when they ride, especially if they're new, they're in constant panic mode.
That's true. Yeah.
When you're new to riding and you're doing, fuck the interstate, by the way. I mean, we're not even talking about the interstate. We're just talking about a highway.
Yeah.
A 2-lane blacktop highway. They are in constant panic mode. They look down, they see that road rushing past them at 60 or 55 or whatever. They realize that there's cars coming at them, right next to them and shit. They're in panic mode. So they're stressed beyond belief. So their decision making's already fucked up.
Yeah.
What happens when old rascal raccoon runs out, or Nana's on her way to her bridge game and fucking doesn't see you, and she starts pulling out in front of you on a side road?
Or Debbie Dipshit's busy texting and she moves over into your side of the traffic.
Or Captain Carl fucking dropped his lighter, and now he's on his fucking floorboard in his dump truck trying to fucking grab it.
Yeah, or they just recently friggin' he graveled a road. You didn't see the signs, or the signs are right there when you turn a corner and you're coming into shit.
Or they filled potholes and they don't even give you any warning whatsoever goddamn ever.
Or a new pothole opened and you don't see it until the last minute. A couple years back, we were coming back from Sheboygan. No, north of Milwaukee.
North of Milwaukee.
My God, I thought that fucking pothole was going to eat you alive, man. God, that was major. You would have hit that going any faster. Jeez.
I thought I saw dinosaurs at the bottom of that pothole.
Yeah.
Shout out Lost Center of the Earth. Fuck that movie was.
Yeah, Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost. There you go.
Yeah, so there's just so many things. So I guess the point of all this is to ride your motherfucking bike, but be smart about it and realize that you didn't learn shit at your class.
You learned enough to be dangerous.
Yeah, to everybody and yourself.
Well, I feel like we've been in our ivory tower long enough.
I think so, and people seem to like when we piss and moan about it, but
I know.
but everything we just said here had to be said.
It's a PSA.
Yeah, right. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, don't eat shit. We've seen enough too many people eat shit on motorcycles.
That'll be the name of this podcast episode. The Biker's Lifestyle Podcast PSA. You ride like trash.
You ride like trash. I watched you. That's a direct quote, by the way. So yeah,
I said that to somebody
yeah, you did quite
Recently.
recently.
very
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah. Didn't like it, but you know what? That's the thing about the truth, right?
Save the drama for your.
Oh my God. And here's an idea too. If you're gonna come on a fucking group ride, could you check your goddamn tire pressure, please?
Yeah, tire pressure is a big deal.
It really is. Yeah, you kind of need pressure in.
And also check your oil.
Yes.
Because do you know how many goddamn times I'll hear a guy say, "Hey man, I think there's something wrong with my bike." Why is that? Well, the oil light keeps coming on whenever I come to a stop, and then it goes off. Do you have any oil?
I
think
don't
so.
know. I haven't checked it.
Well, why don't we check it? Oh, no, you do not. That might be a problem.
Could be, yeah.
Oh, and what grade of oil do you use in that situation? Any.
Yeah.
The word is any.
Yeah. Whatever you can buy at the store.
You don't need to go on Facebook and ask your favorite motorcycle fucking group, what's the best oil to use when I don't have any oil? I'm on the side of the fucking road at a marathon station.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what the best one is. The thickest one they sell.
Yeah. Whatever one. Just put it in there, please.
The wrong oil's better than no oil any day of the goddamn week.
Get yourself home, drain the shit out.
Put whatever
Oil.
oil tickles your fancy.
Yeah.
If you're a Harley guy, chances are it's a synthetic 2050. If you're a metric guy, it's probably Rotella T.
Yeah.
If you're a Goldwing guy, it's probably unicorn sperm or whatever gay guys put in their bikes.
I think
we have
that's
not
true.
fucking made fun of Goldwings in a while, and I
No.
feel it's overdone
I think you're right.
or
We
past
underdone.
due,
We
past
past
due.
due. We
It's
do
past due.
need. Well, there's some goopy looking motherfuckers out there in them things.
I've never seen a normal Goldwing rider. Never. Not one. Black guys. Black guys can pull it off.
Well, they've got a
can
whole
pull off
different
anything.
style.
They can
They've got a
pull off
whole
anything.
different style. They are stylish riders. Although I
Yeah.
doubt we'd get Vito on one.
Probably not.
Probably not. But yeah, Goldwings suck. Yeah, we beaten that dead horse. So like get out there, fucking ride, do your maintenance, like learn what to do if you have, if you get into a panic situation. Lawn clippings are not going to kill you. I mean,
They're not.
they're not. I just rode through some on the way here. In fact, I'm that douchebag that will see them and steer towards them, so I ride through them.
I usually try to put my foot down
I
to
was,
kick.
I was just going to say, I know you are too, because I've seen you do it. We're those douchebags out on the road who will show you, like, no, in fact, you don't die doing this, but you do die like not having proper tread in your tire or proper inflation.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, or riding without a headlight at night.
Yeah, these are all important things, people.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, I'm poor too, but I mean, if your tire is down to the wear bars, that means your tire is pretty much shot to shit. You should probably seriously think about replacing it.
Yeah, we know you're getting great gripping power right now on the hot pavement. We understand. That's why they use slicks at racetracks, okay?
Well, it's a different compound tire.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like, but you get in the rain and guess what? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not just rain, it's
Anything.
sand, gravel, dirt,
Oil,
anything.
water. Yeah.
Watch out for diesel fuel. Diesel fuel is worse than oil.
Oh, you mean like when a farmer pukes it all over the road and then you're driving through it and then it takes like a day for it to get off the bike tire?
Yep.
I remember that. You were on my Softail. It was on that for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit's pretty cloying.
Yeah, it's diesel fuel.
Yeah, it's got always like
super
kerosene and oil, basically.
Yeah, and it does not fucking dissolve.
No.
Like gasoline will
Evaporate,
evaporate,
yeah.
yada yada yada.
Not
but
diesel. No.
Not diesel. That shit's there forever and it leaves a residue after it's gone.
Yes, it does. So hopefully we've given you some shit to touch on. Tell us off in the comments, please. Give us your address. We'll send you a goddamn sticker. I don't know, do all
If you
that
want a
shit.
sticker, we'll send you one.
We will.
But if you do send us your address, we might also send you like 30 pictures of people.
Actually, we should probably send it in the envelope that says, gay transgender, information kit for your upcoming surgery. One of those fake envelopes they
Something
sell.
like that. Yeah.
Anyway, see you later until we have something else to talk about next time. Most dangerous part of your motorcycle is not the connection sheet to the handlebars, please.
Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her top.